Hi, friends. Okay, this one's kind of personal, but it's something I've been seeing and feeling and low-key teaching for years. So let's talk about it. Let's talk about saying I'm sorry. Not in the classic, like, oops, I bumped into you, but like in the habitual, unconscious, default response way. How often do people say, I'm sorry, for things that are completely out of their control? Someone shares that they're not feeling well. I'm sorry. Someone loses a loved one. I'm so sorry. Someone tells a story from their past. Wow, I'm sorry that happened to you. And while I know that the intention behind it is usually kindness or empathy, the vibration of that phrase carries a different frequency. One of guilt, of shame, of taking on something that isn't yours to carry. Words are spells, and sorry is heavy. In quantum language, every word is a frequency. I'm sorry is a vibration of guilt, lowered personal power, or ownership of a situation that often isn't yours. When you say, I'm sorry, in response to someone else's pain, you're subconsciously putting yourself in the frequency of wrongness, as if you were the cause, even though you weren't. And that subtle shift can pull your energy down. It can disempower the person sharing. And it reinforces victim, perpetrator programming without anyone meaning to. Now, when I do say sorry, because, don't get it twisted, if I mess up, I will absolutely own it. If I hurt you, if I said something unconscious, if I knocked over your cup of tea, if I hit your pet, oh my gosh, but I would and will apologize, because that's accountability, that's integrity. But apologizing for the human experience, for someone else's grief, growth, or pain, nah, that's not alignment. That's energetic confusion. So what I say instead, when someone shares something vulnerable with me, I don't respond with guilt. I meet them with presence, with truth, with love. Instead of saying, I'm sorry, I'll say, thank you for sharing that with me. Or, that sounds like a lot. How are you feeling now? You can say, I'm holding space for you. I honor what you've been through. You can say, you're powerful for moving through that. There's so many things. These phrases uplift the person and affirm their experience, and it doesn't place unnecessary guilt or shame on anyone, including you. And sorry for being human? Let's stop that, please. People are saying sorry for being late, for asking questions, for expressing feelings, for just existing differently. And all of that reinforces a belief that being human equals being a burden. That you have to shrink or tiptoe and apologize for taking up space. No, you're not too much. You're not wrong for asking for help. You're not sorry for being in process. You are human. You're growing. And you're worthy of love, support, and compassion without apology. So, if this lands, if it's making you rethink your relationship with language, with energy, with how you communicate and connect. My dog is going crazy on the bed. Beautiful. That's what Quantum Pulse is all about. If you're ready to go deeper, to shift unconscious patterns, clear the guilt and shame loops, and come back into energetic sovereignty, let's connect. I offer sessions to help you do just that. You can DM me for a free consult or just check the links. This work is deep. It's powerful and it's sacred. Let's reclaim our energy. Let's shift how we speak, think, and relate. No more sorry for simply being you. All right. See you tomorrow. Have an amazing everything. Speak soon.